Today on the channel, we unbox 4 recent Marvel Legends exclusives. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again on the channel, and today we're doing a little Marvel Legends unboxing. We're going to unbox some store exclusives and talk about every single one of them. And we're going to start with the brand new Walgreens Moon Knight exclusive. So here we go. Look at that all-white packaging. Beautiful packaging. This really sticks out. You can't miss this one when you're at Walgreens. You know, I hate searching Walgreens. We talk about it on the channel all the time. It's a love-hate thing. There's so many Walgreens, so you got a lot of opportunities to get what you want. But it's not a long trip. You know, it takes, 10 minutes to get in and out of a Walmart. Walgreens, you can be in and out in 2 minutes, which is very nice. And the nice thing about this package, you can see it a mile away. So that's really nice, too. But never found this one at my local Walgreens, at least as of yet. I finally broke down. I got this for $3 shipped. Or I should say $3 more than retail shipped. So I thought that was a win. I'll call that a win. The hunt's over. But as you guys know, I'm still battling it out at Walgreens as we speak. But we'll talk more about that later. But this Moon Knight came through. Very happy to get this one. A very cool one, a bit of a re-release, not totally a re-release. We'll show pictures of the other one, but this is a extra color to this one, or I guess I should say lack of color, as this is an all-white Moon Knight. He's got a little black face mask. That's his actual face, is the black. But we had Moon Knight a few years ago in one of the Spider-Man waves, so cool to get another Moon Knight, an update. I don't know if it's the Walgreens exclusive is the way to go with this one. I guess Walgreens probably signs up for X amount of exclusives every year, and this is one where the Marvel Legends team felt fit to the Walgreens, outside of, say, another assortment out there, the Avengers Gamerverse, for example. Cool action shot on the back. I'll read the back as I always do. A vision in an Egyptian temple leads Mark Spector to don a shroud and become the crime-fighting hero Moon Knight. And Moon Knight is one I've been aware of probably my whole comic book reading, collecting life. Not one that really excited me a whole lot. It wasn't one that I was buying comic books of, but I definitely knew of him. I had, trading cards and, guest appearances in comic books, stuff like that we saw through the years. Let's pull him out here. Something very cool in this. Don't need this. See you later. Look at that cool background, though. I like that. That's very cool. That's a little added piece. See you later. Let's check out Moon Knight in the package. There it is. Very white, as you can imagine. He's Moon Knight. The thing I love this all white. The thing I don't love about it is it shows every single bit of dirt, and it kind of looks inherently dirty right out of the package a little bit. I don't think that's the wash on it. We'll take a peek. Let's get it out of the package and let's see what's going on. Here is the head scan. A much crazier, creepy, scarier head scan, of course, is regular face without the mask. This one is a little scuffed up. You can see on the back, look at that cape. I don't know if it shows, but obviously the white's going to show every single mark or anything on it. There's this big, long bow staff, like a young Donatello. Let me see if I can get him out of here. Come on. Jeez. All right. Not going to take out the extra set of hands, but he does come with his boomerang type things. Also came with boomerang. Came with the last Moon Knight figure we got. Not going to take all those out, but he can hold those. You got different sizes depending on what you want. See you later. I'll dig those out later. Very cool. I mean, basically a repaint of the other Moon Knight. Very interesting. Like I said, mine's kind of dirty. A little looseness in the ankle rocker there. Nothing terrible. It comes with a cape, plastic cape. But man, look at that dirt on the... Boy, I don't know if that'll show up. It's so white. But there's some dirt on the cape, which is definitely annoying. Hopefully I can scrub that out. He's got the butterfly shoulders, which is cool. You can kind of see a black wash to him if you can pick up a little bit of black on his hood. Even on the cape, there's some black. So it's like this was painted all black and white over it. A cool figure, I guess you would say. For those that didn't get the previous Moon Knight, I could see people definitely wanting this Moon Knight. To me, it's good. I think it works as a Walgreens exclusive. I was kind of unsure about it, even at the beginning of this video, but I don't know where else this would fit. It wouldn't fit in an X-Men wave, wouldn't fit in a Gamerverse wave. Spider-Man Retro wouldn't really fit into there. So they kind of found a home for it, I think, where it belongs at the Walgreens exclusive. It's one of those that if you didn't get it, it's not going to break your heart because you maybe had the old Moon Knight. It's not like a must-have figure like a Rogue. You know, people would be flipping out if Rogue was the Walgreens exclusive. That's got to be one for everywhere. But anyways, this Moon Knight is pretty solid. If you're in the market for a Moon Knight, this is probably the one to get. It's probably your best chance. I do expect these to be flooded with Walgreens. As we know, Walgreens is going to have a display for the holidays. This will be a part of that display, so I do expect to see some more of these fuddling out to the market if you haven't came in your area yet. But there it is, the old Moon Knight. Middle of the road. Like I said, not a must-have, but cool nonetheless. All right, next up, we got Iron Man. In keeping with the Walgreens exclusives theme, we talked about Moon Knight. I was on the hunt, couldn't find it, and then found it, said, Walgreens anxiety is over, no more hunting Walgreens, and then what do you know, they announced the Iron Man Silver Centurion edition of Iron Man. They announced it as the next Walgreens exclusive. I said, here we go again, but luckily, unlike the Moon Knight, this popped up in my area fairly quickly. Picked this up at a local Walgreens myself. Done and done. So very happy to have this one off the books. You can see the front there. Very, very cool. I like this Iron Man a lot. I can see a lot of people not liking this Iron Man or saying I have no need for this. But this Iron Man's a little special to me. I'm not the biggest Iron Man fan out there. I did read a little bit of his comics. I like the cartoon. I did collect the 90s Toy Biz toys of Iron Man. But this Iron Man was actually the first Iron Man I was ever exposed to. I remember getting a comic book where he was fighting Captain America on the front, and this was the armor he was in. So when I think of Iron Man a lot of times, this is what I think of. This brings me back to my little kid Iron Man. So just for that, I had to have that just for the memories there. Let's read the back. Tony Stark jets back from obscurity in Silver Centurion armor. A breathtaking technological achievement equipped with a unibeam, force field, and rapid-fire pulse bolts. Woo! There's the side, a cool graphic there. Same one on the other side. Little glamour shot on the back, of course. I really do like how this one displays in the package with the old Iron Man logo there. A very cool figure. Let's open him up. Let's see what all the fuss is about in here, huh? Pull it out. See you later. Look at this. So now, instructions, see you later. Look at that. A cool little pack there. You know, like I always say, I don't always keep these, but things like this make me want to keep them. I would love to have a bunch of these and maybe have the Iron Man costume. That's one thing I want to get for a display is all these Iron Man figures. I'd like to have Tony Stark in the middle and kind of looking at all these different Iron Man figures against the wall. Kind of saying, hey, what suit am I going to wear today? I think that would be a good way to display. Need to figure that out. But first, see you later. Whoa! Right at the camera. There it is. In the package. I love how that red and silver go together. It really pops. A lot of blast effects. That's become the norm with Iron Man. And one thing we see, I think, is a selling point in Iron Man figures as it gets to the point of saturation a little bit with some of these characters, the Wolverines, the Iron Mans, where it comes down to maybe some of the accessories are what sells people on them because they can use them with different figures and so forth. I think that is where they're at a little bit with Iron Man, as we've had so many Iron Mans over the years. Heck, in this review alone, we got another Iron Man Target exclusive to talk about. So, I know some people are Iron Man'd out. There you go, you got two fists, let's pop those out, maybe. 1, 2, see you later. I love the plastic sheen, kind of a glossy plastic on here. It looks like we got a little scuff right by the chest piece. There you go right there. I don't know if that'll pick up, but right by the chest piece on the screen left, I guess. I like the blast hands on here. Nice stiff joints, no looseness. Very solid figure. I like how the legs are very solid. A lot of these smaller sized figures, sometimes the elbows and the knees are a little wobbly, like you could break them. This is a very solid figure. It almost feels as solid as a Build-A-Figure, but not that big, obviously. You can see it right there. 2 extra hands. I guess you guys probably don't really need to see those. You've seen them a million times. But you can do all kinds of different stuff with these blast effects, which I said I like. I like that you can use them on prior Iron Man figures, different guys. Just very cool. So, you know, a little blast action there. Depending how you want to display stuff, you know, make it your own. So there you go. There's two different ways, blast effects. I do like to use these on the feet sometimes. I think that is a cool look. You know, if you get a flight stand or you make your own flight stand, like I usually make my own flight stands. I hate spending money on stands and stuff, and you can make them fairly cheap yourself. But, you know, you can put blast effects and put them on the flight stand like so. But a solid figure, actually better than expected. Maybe I'm a little biased because, like I said, this is the first Iron Man I remember as a kid. When I think Iron Man, this is who I think of. But this will definitely work. I could see me setting this up on display with a Captain America, which, hold on, I got a Captain America right over here. Just out of screen. There you go. Having these two have a throwdown. I'll never forget the comic book. I need to find the cover. Maybe I'll post it in this video if I can end up finding it. But these two were going at it. And I always remember, whoa, I thought Iron Man was a good guy. I thought Captain America was a good guy. What are they fighting for? But there you have it. But a solid figure. Actually better than anticipated. It's very, doesn't feel cheap at all. Where, like I said, some of these feel cheap every once in a while. This is a very solid figure. If you can find this at your Walgreens, I do think they might, you know, the Walgreens I went to had like 5 or 6 of these. They might be shipping full cases, very similar to that Iron Man 2020 that we reviewed months ago. You might have an opportunity to get this one on clearance or sales during the holidays. Walgreens runs a lot of really good sales. If you want to play the long game, I think you might win on this one. This might be one of those ones that'll be pretty plentiful and you can play the long game on and get it at a cheaper price point. But for 20 bucks, it's definitely worth it to me. So there you go. Iron Man. Let's see who we got next. All right, next up we have the Black Widow Walmart exclusive. Now this is a pretty cool one. As you guys know, there was a Target exclusive, kind of the yin to the yang of this one. It was comic book related Black Widow, as is this one. It was in the black costume. This is the gray costume. And once again, very similar to that other Iron Man, my first memories of this Black Widow is in this gray costume. And I actually have that right here, just like the last video. What do you know? So some of you guys know I sold my entire comic book collection a few years back. I said I have no need for these as much as I liked them, but there was a few issues I held on to, and for some reason, this was one. I always loved this cover. There was something about it, and there it is right there, featuring this Black Widow, minus the coat, of course, Captain America, Wolverine. Just always loved this cover for some reason. I don't know why. Very iconic cover, I think. What year was this? 1990. 1990? Yep. Oh, it said 1980, but 1990. There you go. So X-Men, very, very cool. Always enjoyed this, and that's what I think of when I see this figure. So had to get this, but this was another one that never showed up at the Walmarts in my area. I never found this one on the shelf. As you guys know, you see my figure hunting videos. I am in a lot of Walmart stores. Not sure if this hit really anywhere in the Midwest at the stores. If you're a Midwest viewer, you know, in the plains or anything like that, let me know. Did you come across this Black Widow? Did you ever see it? I know it came about the same time as the movie wave Black Widow figures, but this did not come to my area. The Targets were flooded with their exclusive. Walmarts did not get this one. I ended up getting this one off of Walmart.com. One day it popped up as available. I ordered it. It came to my door, and away I went. So I was happy I at least got it. I don't know if a lot of these were maybe held back because of the Black Widow movie being moved to 2021. Maybe we'll see these shoot back out again, or who knows, maybe this Christmas we'll see a ton of these at Big Lots and TJ Maxx and Ross and all those kind of places. I don't know. Just happy to have this figure. So there it is. Tons of effects in this one. Very cool head on this one as well. Here's the side. There's the other side. I actually bought 2 of these because I needed free shipping at Walmart. It was cheap. It was almost half off if you bought this. I said, might as well buy another one. I can always take it back, or I might. For you G.I. Joe collectors, I'm debating using this head for a Scarlet, so I might use that for my other one. I got to figure that out. Here she is on the back. Always love the pictures on the back. They do a really good job at Hasbro of these. So there it is. Let's read the back here. Extensive training in the Red Room made Natasha Romanoff into a warrior with few peers. No peers for her. Amazing. Let's open it up. Let's see what all the fuss is about on this one, huh? There it is. See you later. Another cool background. See you later. I love these one-off backgrounds like this. You know, this one's not super exciting, but I like the red color. It is what it is. See you later. All right. Love this figure. I love the accessories. I said it just a little bit ago. Comes with a little jetpack action, blast effects, extra set of hands. And I love the smoke that you can put on her wrist things. You know, the gun on the target one had the smoke effects, the blast effects, which I think is just really cool. The more effects, the better. I know a lot of people usually go secondary market for that stuff. I think Marvel sees, hey, people want these. We're going to start putting those effects in. These are really cool ones here. Like you put her wrist gauntlets on and you can put these blast effects in its place. A little jetpack. So very cool. This jetpack, I could very much see putting this on Duke and reliving G.I. Joe the movie when he's pulling up the flag. I could see that happening. I love that you can mix and match a lot of these things with different lines, different figures, and so forth. Always a cool plus, if you ask me. There you go. Let's get these hands out. Call this one good. There it is. See you later. Oh, wow. She's got the Black Widow on the back there. Kind of tough to see, but she's kind of in the bomber jacket club. You know, we have a Cyclops with this. I think maybe is there Wolverine with a jacket. There's a few jacket figures out there. Rogue, of course. I mean, this might even be the same one as Rogue, just repainted. Got the Avengers logo on her shoulder there. Great head sculpt, brand new head sculpt. Like I said, I might use this for my Scarlet, but I can see a lot of people using this for different things. This is kind of the plain Jane version. Like I said, you can put these little these little wrist things on. It looks like she's shooting off. That is really cool. You know, this is a very strong Black Widow. I like that strand of hair in her face. Covers her eye a little bit. Just a very, very solid figure. You know, this is probably my favorite Black Widow. Now that I've had this in hand, you know, I go back, like I showed that comic book. That's my Black Widow, and that's what this represents. So I do really enjoy this figure. Very strong lineup out of these figures so far that we've been unboxing. Very, very cool. All the typical articulation on all these. I don't know if I need to say, hey, it bends at the elbow, bends at the knee, I mean, you guys get the point. You've seen a million of these, I'm sure. But yeah, a very, very cool figure. Hopefully more people will get this. I know there's a lot of people still looking for this one, like I said. So hopefully this comes out somewhere. Zero paint issues on this. They've been solid on this paint run. On Hasbro's really stepped their game up. I probably jinxed it for the last one, but we'll see here shortly. But there you have it. That is it. That is the Black Widow Walmart exclusive comic book edition. We got one left. Let's open him up. Okay, our final one in the unboxing video here of these different store exclusives is the Target exclusive Iron Man, the Gamerverse edition. So we've had a bunch of different Gamerverse figures. We've talked about it in prior reviews. The most recent one, the GameStop exclusive Outback Hulk. There was also the Gamerverse wave with Miss Marvel, Captain America, and a few others. And then we've had the Spider-Man Gamerverse figures from a couple years ago as well. So there's getting to be a bit of a Gamerverse lineup, a good set there. You know, it's for me, I don't play the video games. I've mentioned that before. I'm not a video game guy. I've decided to make one shelf Gamerverse figures because I do like the figures still. This one's probably my least favorite of the four, just off first opinions. I remember longtime viewers of my videos will know I was denied buying this like 10 times. I kept getting, oh, it's street dated. Well, why do you have this out on the shelves in every store if it's street dated? And just drove me nuts. And then I just ended up buying it offline, and it was shipped to me for free if you have the red card at Target. That is what I did. So I eventually got this, but there's nothing more annoying than those street dates. Don't put it out then. Don't ship it to the store then if it's not eligible for sale, because you know somebody's going to put that out on the shelf. So there it is. It's Iron Man in a white suit with a little bit of gold, copper type accents to it. Very different. I assume he is in the game. There's the side, the whole group there. Maybe we'll get a Thor Gamerverse. I think that's the only one of this bunch we really don't have. We did get a Hulk, not this Hulk we see on the side. There he is on the back. Once again, effects with Iron Man, a couple extra hands. Nothing inherently wrong with this figure. I mean, I can see kids really liking this that don't really know any different, or people that love the game. There's people out there that absolutely love this game and want this. Tony Stark developed his cutting-edge Iron Man armor and helped found the Avengers to protect the world against catastrophic threats. Good for you, Tony. That was really nice of you to help us out. But let's open it up. Let's see what all the fuss is about. See you later. Once again, a cool blue background Avengers logo. Very similar to the other Avenger Gamerverse figures. See you later. this is what it is. I'm pretty sure this is somewhat of a repaint. My mind, I can't figure out which one right off the top of my head, but looking at it, I'm sure a lot of this is reuse. The effects definitely are reused with a different color. I do like that we got blue instead of yellow or a different effect, so it's cool to have different effect colors. I'm supportive of that, I guess I would say. Let's pop these out. You guys tell me in the comments, are you buying these Gamerverse figures? Did you play this game? I know really nothing about it. I wish I had time to play video games. I just don't have the time, unfortunately. Maybe when I retire. See you later. So once again, another solid heavy figure. Good ratchets at the elbows on this one. He's got the typical Iron Man palms with the hole in it, so you can do all kinds of stuff. Just like that other Iron Man. You can put the blast effects in his feet, have him fly away like so, and then put some in his hand. There you go. Look at that. He's ready for business. He's flying up out of the air. A solid figure. Once again, not a must-have. That's why it's a Target exclusive. You can't give a Rogue or a really popular character as a one-off store exclusive. That's for repaints like this. This is a perfect kind of exclusive. If it's not going to make everybody go crazy. I'm fairly certain you can go to your Targets right now for the most part and pick this one up still. I think there's about 7 Targets I go to, and at least half of them still have him on the shelf. Probably Target Online you can order to as well. Just if you're a Gamerverse fan, this is probably up your speed, up your alley. For somebody like me that's a completist, for lack of better terms, you got to have this guy. To complete the collection, you got to have it on your display. My Gamerverse display is what it is. Is it a must-have? Absolutely not. But you guys let me know in the comments. Are you picking this one up? Are you passing? Do you like the Gamerverse ones? I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty much split down the middle, or probably fewer people picking up than your traditional Marvel Legends. So there it is. An interesting one. I like the color of the white, but it's not like any Iron Man I've ever seen before. So that's it. But let's bring them all back. Let's put them in order, and let's finish up the video. All right. Well, there you have it. 4 store exclusives unboxed right here. And I put them in order of my favorite of the 4. So number 1, Black Widow. Really like this Black Widow figure. This is the definite Black Widow in my mind, so I'm very happy to have this one. Second up, Iron Man. Very similar reasons. This is my Iron Man, so I'm happy to have this guy in the collection as well. Moon Knight, as much as I stressed and as much anxiety I had over this one, I don't know if it was totally warranted. A lot of that anxiety goes with trying to be a completist, but not the greatest figure. If you had the old Moon Knight, you're probably good. There's definitely some Moon Knight fans out here that really want this one. But a little dirty, like I said. There's some spots. Hopefully they'll scrub off. But that's the hard part about an all-white figure. You're going to have some scuffs and stuff, even right out of the package. And then finally is the Gamerverse Iron Man. Made-up Iron Man. I guess everything's made up at one point or another. But a recently made-up for a game Iron Man, a Target exclusive. Not totally wild about this one. It is what it is. Like I said, I'd like to do a collection, kind of like part of a shelf of Iron Man armors, and I would put that one in there. Why wouldn't you? But there you have it. From best to worst, all 4 very solid figures. A few issues with the Moon Knight, but outside of that, very good build. No paint issues, nothing. I'm sure you guys might have a different order. You tell me in order which ones you like the best. Maybe I got it right. Maybe I got it totally wrong. You tell me. But there it is. Another Marvel Legends unboxing. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to come back next time. There's going to be all kinds of unboxing videos as they happen. So I thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys all real soon.